Here, CYM. The leading gapper. It looks kind of funky and weird. What is go away? Oh, I'm sorry. CNVY. CNVY. Yeah, I forget why this stock is like this, but I don't trade these. It's got this long move up and then this just flat, kind of weird look to it. I forget what that is. It's like a I can't remember anymore. But I just ignore them. I don't even trade them. So that one was gapping up 138%. I just completely ignore that. VALN, the next one. And it doesn't really have any volume on it. And it's kind of doing the same thing as CNVY. So then SYM was a third leading gapper down. And actually, I'm going to put Saidu back here where, yeah, I had it. And we'll just go over here and take a look at SYM. It's a more expensive stock. It doesn't have nearly the volume per candle as what I would like with. Normally, I look for like over here, like 100,000 shares or more. This one doesn't have that, but that's okay. It's a higher price stock, so there aren't as many people, aren't as many shares being traded because it's more expensive. So that's fine, and it's making some nice patterns here, some moves up and stuff. So that's good. So that's my first one. SYM was gapping up because it is so far down there on the gap scan, but it really looks nice, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that one might do. So we're probably going to be switching maybe back and forth here on the monitors today. So I'm going to go ahead and mark out a few price points on this. I was having trouble. I don't know that I was going to pull up an hourly time frame for that, but I don't have that set up here on this computer. So we won't do that. I'm just kind of looking at the angles on this. Look at that high up there at 724. Almost a triple top there. Look at the volume. Big red bar there. Went both directions. There's a pivot on the hourly time frame that I might want to. I'm going to mark it out. Right there. I don't often use the larger time frames, just once in a while. Okay, that looks good. Got us a few lines. Not a whole lot of volume yet, though, on Saidu. So that's something that we're going to have to see the volume pick up on that. So over here to SYM. Keeping an eye on the time. Boy, SYM, can I scroll? Won't let me. Okay, that's fine. I was trying to scroll out on that. So we got a resistance up here, a lot of support down here, a lot of bulls buying the dips on this, a lot of wicks, So here and there, and let's go over here quickly and just put that in there, and this up here. Okay, so we get this nice descending line here coming up to that. I'm going to get rid of that descending line. Cramping my style. Okay, and we got a pivot down here. And I'll just put that support level in there. Okay. Good enough. I've got to set up margin and different things. Get my stop loss parameters set. 70 cents. Wow. 242 on that 5-minute candle range. Or the averages, anyways. So 73. I'll just go with $1. So if I get into SYM, my stop loss is going to be $1 away from my entry. That's a long ways. But that just tells you how far this one can move, how fast. BKSY, 4 cents and 6 cents. That's easy. We'll go right in between. 5 cents for my stop loss on that one. 6:28 and 46 seconds. So we got just over a minute till the market opens. Even on this other one here, we have 18 cents and 83 cents. Boy, that's quite a difference. Okay. Well, the lowest I can do is 20. I'm just gonna say 20. If you're new and you've not seen anybody do anything like this before, it's because I like to set up all my stop parameters based on the most current candle ranges. If I'm going to get into a stock, I want my stop to be below the candle that I'm entering in on. So I use candle ranges to determine how far away my stop loss should be, and I use code that I've written that goes ahead and it enters in all the correct share size for the risk parameter, which is $100 per trade is my risk. So I'm never risking more than 100, give or take slippage. And typically I don't even let stop losses get triggered. Most times I get out before the price even comes down to my stop loss. All right, here we are. The market's open. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Let's have a successful day. Already taking off here on SYM. I want to pay attention to the spread. SYM has a humongous spread. So limit orders only for me on SYM. And of course I can't take any trades in that first minute on the simulator. Thinkorswim will not allow that. Nice volume. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't have it on there. So the confusing part is switching back and forth here. So I went ahead and marked out a bunch of lines and nobody saw what I was doing. How do you like that? Breaking. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. I could put in a limit order here and see if I get filled, but it's doubtful that I will. So I jumped in with a market order. I'm looking for a breakthrough 275. And I could still get filled on that limit order. Boy, I'm not sure about SYM. I don't typically trade stocks with a spread this high, this wide. And that candle, I was hoping it would have gone up by now. Taking a quick trade over there on Saidu. I think if SYM gives a green candle here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the profit. There we go. So, oh, am I still in? Why is it still? Oh, let's see. That's right. I had that limit order. So, yeah, I'm not sure about SYM. With that wide spread like that, that was crazy. I'm looking at a spread that sometimes is $1 between the bid and the ask. That's insane. I don't know that I can trade that. So I'm up to $21.42 over here on Saidu. I took a trade here on this pullback, this red candle right here as it pulled back to the EMA, and I got back out as it moved up. My apologies, I have to pause this and set the time again. I'll click on set time. Yeah, I'm not used to my setup here. I keep changing my setup, so it keeps throwing me off. So I've got all this stuff I have to look at that I'm not used to. I'm trying to find a good setup for recording, and I just haven't found it yet. There is way more that goes into it than what I thought. I'm looking at Saidu here. I like the look of it. What's the spread look like on Saidu? It's not so bad. Trading right around $7 here. I'm going to go ahead and jump in right there. Look for that break through 710 up towards 720. Is it going to pull back and stop me out? It does kind of look like it, but I'm hoping for the VWAP to hold here, but it should have gone by now, in my opinion. See if we get that sudden break. The volume on this one is a little on the light side, so I want to say that I'm going to take the profit right there. As soon as I got it, I took it. So up 64 now on that stock. If I click on the bottom, how do I get to the bottom? I thought I had it set up so I could get to the bottom, but it doesn't look like I do. That's fine. Well, I'm sitting at $100 on the day. I'm not liking any of the price action that I'm seeing here. Things are spready, things are whippy. I just don't know. And now Saidu's pulling back. See that? Got Labu? L-A-B-U. I have to shout it because I'm away from the mic. L-A-B-U. S-O-X-L. Just like they used to do in the pit. To shout it out. Oh, look at BKSY. I haven't traded that one yet. And that one's actually got a pretty nice spread. What time is it? I'm just gonna hop into that. Probably should have waited for a better pullback like that one there. Let's see here if we can get just a little bit out of this. Just a little bit. I'm not liking where my entry was, so I mean I'm seeing some. Oh, hold on. There you go. Now you can see where I'm in there. Okay, I just sold for 20, and there it goes. I wasn't too happy with my entry. Okay, where I was getting in was this green candle was coming up. This one wasn't there yet. This green candle had come up to this high, and it had pulled back. And so I jumped in, but I didn't really get in on a good pullback. I was in a little high. And then this next candle started jumping around. It was red. It was like, yeah, I'm pretty close to getting stopped out. Once I was green, I just took the profit and got out. So what I need to do is take a step back and look at, I almost traded SYM there. See, that's the kind of thing where I just forgot for a second what kind of stock SYM is. Very spready, that's what it is. All right, so BKSY, I don't want to miss out on some good moves here. Now BKSY, we're pulling back. Possible 2-bar pullback. We have an inside bar right now. What's this 280 level? That's that pivot on the 5-minute. We also have this level down here. Candle range is 9 cents. I'm sitting at 5 cents for my stop loss. That's pretty good. But I have to get in on a pullback. I'd rather see it pull back here before it takes off and goes back up through the highs. Decreasing volume on the 1 minute on the way up on BKSY. That 5-minute candle is a minute and a half away from closing. So we might have a new 5-minute candle coming up that would actually pull back to 280. But we still need another 1-minute candle after this. declining volume on the 1 minute time frame, but it is an inside bar. There's the pullback. I'm jumping in it there. And I'm taking the profit. That's $40. Now, yesterday I did a similar trade like that, and it kept on moving up afterwards, and I shouldn't have taken profit early. But right there, I'm back in. Ooh, I don't know. This looks like it's going to break right through. Jumping back out. So I'm down 60 on it. Took a pretty good loss there. Buying off of that pivot point right there on SYM. Again, forgetting about the spread that it has. And I thought about getting rid of SYM because I knew I would forget and look over and see something I liked and jump in it. But let's see. I'm going to give it a chance. Give it a chance to bounce. Boy, BKSY really took a drop there, didn't it? Really took a dump. I don't know. SYM. Yeah. Maybe it can bounce off 2330 and get back up there to my break-even spot. Oh, I don't like Thinkorswim's deal. I'm over here trading on another one here. You can see that where I'm in, or you can't really see where I'm in, but you can see that I'm in a trade. There we go, making $200 there, and I'm getting out on SYM, and oh, yes, that's right, and I'm out on PTCT. I am getting myself a little confused right there. I forgot that I was in PTCT for some reason, and then I looked over. I'm like, oh, what am I doing in that? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So PTCT. It's hard to cover all of these at once because you can't see both screens at once. But I got in PTCT on this pullback right here, this red candle, and then I just sold it in, for a quick profit here, and then. That's not the right one. There we go. That's the right one. And then over here, I got in on Saidu right here as this candle was breaking out over the top of that red candle. Because you see here we have this tightening range right here. If I were to draw, you could, well, whoops. I don't have my other drawing tool available, but you can kind of picture it, right? These drawing tools don't work very good, but it's a tightening range like that. Okay, and then so it's an equilibrium. It breaks bullish, so I jumped in for the bull break. And here you could jump in on a pullback to this resistance level right here. I'm not going to, but you could. I've hit my daily goal, and the way that I'm trading today is kind of scares me. So I'm thinking that I'm probably done because I'm doing some really weird stuff. I'm just like getting in a bunch of trades and all at once, and my brain isn't. But let me see here. Make sure we're good. $214 there, and I'm up $1 over here after taking that loss on BKSY, but having a nice win on PTCT. So for a moment there, I was in 3 trades all at once, and I got myself a little confused, and I'm really glad I came out on top. It happens a lot. Where sometimes I'll be in 3 or 4 or 5 trades at once. So I like PTCT here. For it's it's consolidating below the VWAP. You got this 5-minute consolidation, been moving down. You got this little move up right here, and then this kind of higher low. Now looking for a higher high. If I was going to trade, I would jump in looking for a pullback first to the EMA right here. You could even just jump in it for the breakthrough VWAP. You could actually jump in there and then add as it pulls back to the EMA. And I'm really tempted to do that, but I don't think I'm going to. I mean, I'm at my daily goal. If I give back $100, I'm going to feel bad about that. Of course, if I make $100 or $200, that would feel pretty good, right? How good would it feel to have a nice $300 or $400 day? It's been a little while. Yes, I was on the right charts. Oh, Saidu making its move. See, Saidu's the one that's actually doing some stuff here. And I kind of liked Saidu. So pulling back, little 2-bar pullback to $7 to this resistance. And now right through the EMA down into here. So could have taken a stop loss there and then jumped back in as it surged down like that, looking for the move back up. Seems like Saidu is one that the bulls are buying the dip, but it does seem to be a little whippy, and that's what I'm finding with some of these others too this morning. So, all right, so SYM trading below the EMAs and the VWAP. BKSY looking like it might try to turn around right here and go back up. It's got that gnarly looking candle on the 5-minute with the long upper red wick. Doesn't mean anything to me right now. What means something to me is the fact that we're getting this lower wick here, and it looks like for the moment the bulls are buying some dips here, and we might see this turn around and break over that resistance. So if you want to take a chance, if you're just aching for a trade, you could jump in there. So this one didn't work out. Doesn't mean it won't. You got a support there, just broke through it. Got one down here. Also got one here. So this could be a bear flag. Got to keep that in mind. And there we go. Pulling back to that resistance over here on Saidu. Pulling back to this resistance and now making a move up. You got to get back through 7. And then you want to break through the high of 720 and then through the pre-market high of 724. And then you've got a daily level of about $9 from a couple days ago. So yeah, you get through 724, you got room up to 9. That could be a pretty profitable trade. Trying to do a bit of technical analysis here. So watch for a bear flag. A bear flag would mean that you'd break through 272, but only by, a couple pennies, and then the bears come in, or you might not even break it, and then the bears come in and push the price back down. A bear flag is a bull break with no follow through. But I do like this candle. I like this. I like this for a move higher, because see, the bears already tried to go lower and they failed. They broke this support by a penny. The bulls stepped in, bought that dip. And so it is kind of favoring the bulls here. So a trade here off the VWAP, maybe you buy right here. Let's pretend, let's say I just bought right there, 273, 274, yeah, something like that. Oh, and I like this over here. I really like what I'm seeing right here. It's kind of ABCD setup. I really want to take that. But with the way that Saidu, shoot, I keep forgetting that when I move my mouse to the other screen, you guys can't see it. But yeah, Saidu looks really good. What I was talking about a little bit ago was over here. Get this nice green candle. So, okay, I was saying this could be a bear flag right here. See, you got the break over this level, but no follow through yet. So that is a bear flag. And what I was looking at earlier was that the bears already tried to break down here, and the bulls bought that dip and pushed the price back up. But now, I don't know. We'll see. There's a battle here for sure. This could end up being a candle with wicks on both ends. A lot of bulls, a lot of bears fighting back and forth. ABCD setup, but it's not really an ABCD, but I mean, it kind of is, but you get the high of this move. It just barely broke the high of day here. And then the pullback for a higher low, and then a lower high. And now looking for a higher low. Want to see a move up. A break over this candle here would confirm a higher low. That doesn't mean the price is going to go up and break this level and that level. It just means that for the moment, you have a higher low if this candle breaks the high of that one. At least that's the way I look at it. There may be some arguments there. So we did end up over here with a green candle with wicks on both ends. Some indecision on it's almost a doji candle. They also call that like a spinning, that's not a spinning top. I forget. Oh, now here we go. See, now I would want to buy this right here. It broke that candle. It's pulling back for a second. On that pullback, that's where I punch it and I buy. And the fact that Saidu is moving up now says that maybe, okay, I'll buy. I'll buy. I like a pullback to the VWAP there. It's not breaking as quickly though as it should, in my opinion. I mean, if it's strong, it would break right away. Oh, bugger! Oh wow! Okay. So I took $100 loss there. So now, remember the rule: giving back half. So now I have to stop. I've got to stop. I can't trade anymore. Took a chance on that. So down 99 here. Good. You guys got to see that. I was on the right chart. And then I'm up 214 over here. So, you know, still making $100 on the day. Hey, that's good. I'm happy about that. I was sad at first that I lost 100, but that's okay. It's part of the game. Now this might just continue to just take off, but you know, I took a chance on it. It didn't give me what I wanted. So, all right. Well, thanks for sticking around. Y'all have yourselves a really, really good day. Fantastic day. And I will I'll learn how to talk. I'll catch you later. Have a nice one. Bye-bye.